my project was to raise awareness about the mental and physical health effects of living in direct provision for asylum seekers. I wanted to do this so that more people would know about asylum seekers and the struggles that they face, so that to enable people with the information to make informed decisions with regards to asylum seekers and give them the opportunity to help them. I organised a workshop that was held in DC on the 2nd of April. I worked with the Irish Refugee Council of Ireland and they facilitated the workshop for me. Working with an outside organisation was very beneficial as they have more in-depth knowledge about the topic and were able to give a very informative workshop. They also had access to more resources and came along with some literature, and they also brought a woman who currently lives in direct provision along, and she talked about her personal story. At the end of the workshop I handed out surveys to gauge the reactions of the participants and their attitudes and whether they'd changed or not. And I also invited the editor of the College Free newspaper to come along, and she wrote a piece about it in the newspaper about 2 weeks later. So the workshop was very interesting, and judging by the responses on the surveys, it had a big impact on those who came. I hope that in the future the information that the participants learned would alter their thinking and actions in relation to asylum seekers. For example, if there was a vote to demolish direct provision, or if they just could spread the news to their family, friends and colleagues. Unfortunately, the turnout was very small. Only about 7 people came, which means that while it was a high impact, it wasn't a wide-reaching impact. Despite this, I think if it made a lasting impression on at least one person, then it was successful. From doing this project, I learned a lot. The importance of organisation and communication skills, especially when working with an outside organisation. While it was very beneficial to work with them, we had to organise dates and times that suited everybody and organise something that was worthwhile for everybody to get involved in. It can take a bit more time organising something with an outside organisation, but overall I think it was a lot more successful because of it. During the workshop, I now know that what had the biggest impact on people was the personal story from the woman who's living in direct provision, and not from any statistics or figures or anything that I could have come up with. Her story was very emotive and hard to forget, which will have a greater influence on people. I also learned that it's very hard to engage with people about a topic that doesn't affect them directly. Trying to get people to come out to the workshop proved difficult, despite it being a very important topic. If I was doing this again, I would try and have the workshop advertised better. I only sent out emails and a Facebook event, so it didn't reach as many people as I wanted. I would definitely just stick up posters, hand out flyers, and do as much as possible, go around to classes in order to get more people to come. I would also have had it earlier on in the semester, as the later on in the semester it goes, it's harder to get people to come out because they're busier. But apart from that, thank you and good luck.